shut your eyes, what does it sound like? Yeah. This is one of our storytelling. Instead of saying be quiet, it's a teaching. My name is Wallace. I'm a member of this group and a member of this group, Southern Crescent Story Tellers. And we are honored today that two of our storytellers are going to bring stories to you. One is Lucille Campbell. She comes to our Bible study. And Neal Peeples, he goes to First Baptist Church. Lucille is Baptist. We'll accept it. And then we have two other guests from the Southern Crescent Story Tellers who come to listen to them, support them, and to meet you and enjoy your company too. We have Campbell. She is from Hampton.
English, you said Campbell.
Very English. she is from Hampton, and maybe she'll come back and tell stories for us again. And then we have Bonnie Six, who is a wonderful storyteller, and she started with us. She used to help me with the children. She knows some wonderful children's stories. Big supporter of storytelling. Today, we're so glad that you guys have come. We're happy that you guys are here. And I don't want to forget J.W. He is a member of our group also. He's more faithful in coming, so we'll have to get on to him. But he's helped us do, when we had Donald Davis, he was a big help in bringing Donald Davis to who's like the guru of storytelling to come. Today, we're going to talk about fables and parables. Now, I'm preaching to the choir, quote, about parables because you guys know more about parables than I would even begin to know about parables. So we're going to talk specifically about parables of Jesus. And Lucille is going to tell us one of his parables. Now, parables and fables are alike, and they're different. How are they alike? They're to teach a lesson. How are they different? Parables only have people in them, whereas fables bring in animals or trees. They personify different person-type things. So that's the main difference. They're not to entertain. Parables, we stick to the story. Fables, we can get a little creative with that. In fact, I have to share a little story with you. I found in a 1944 book this story, and I thought, oh, that is so good. It was about a crow and a pot. And I learned that story, and I put my own spin to it, and then my daughter said, Mom, that's a fable. And it's about the crow figuring out how to get water out of a pot. Sometime I'll tell that too. But people have taken liberty with those. The fabulist that we're going to talk about today and tell a story from is Esau, who was a Greek slave many years ago. And it was the oral tradition, and then later on, these stories were written. There are many fables from all different cultures, as there are parables from different cultures. But we're going to talk about, Lucille's going to share one from the New Testament, Jesus' parable. And she might even say a little something about the history of parables. So I hope that you enjoy what we're bringing to you today. And Lucille, would you come and share your parable with us?
I'm going to tell us the parable of the fig tree from Luke chapter 13, verse 6 through 9. I chose this particular parable because growing up, going to Sunday school and being in church, you heard about the parables, but no one ever really explained to us, especially as children, what those parables meant. So I often had a little problem when I would think about somebody wanted to cut down a fig tree. Now, I'm very familiar with fig trees because my grandfather had a farm. And in the back of his home, he had fruit trees and fig trees were there. So, you know, as kids, we go out and pick figs. And so I often thought, why would anybody want to around a fig tree? And then as I grew older and began to get more into studying God's Word and what have you, I began to understand a little bit more about what was going on at that time and the story about the fig tree. And the story goes somewhat like this. There was a man who owned a vineyard. And in that vineyard, he had all kinds of fruit trees, and he had a fig tree. So one day, he went out to the vineyard to check on the fruit trees, and he especially was interested in that fig tree. Reason being, he had been going out there for 3 years, and that tree had never, ever produced any fruit. So, this particular day, he went out and he looked at the fig tree, and he said to the gardener, the vineyard keeper, cut that tree down. And the vineyard keeper, let's just think about this thing. But no, the vineyard man said, the vineyard owner said, oh no, cut it down. Why should I allow it to take up soil in my orchard? So, the gardener, being a nice, kind person, said, why don't we give it another try? Why don't we let it stand for another year, and I will water it and fertilize it and dig around it and try my best to get this fig tree to produce fruit. So the vineyard owner, and I'm taking a little liberty with this now, the vineyard owner thought, well, okay, you know, I'll give it another year, but one more year and it has to go. So, the entities in this story, in this parable, the 3 entities in this parable has symbolic meaning. The vineyard owner was God. The gardener was Jesus. And the tree represents the nation of Israel and us as individuals who have failed to accept Christ as the one that has the key to the kingdom. And so what does it mean? What should we be doing? Well, it means that if we don't start accepting Christ and trying to live according to his word, the gate's not going to open for us. We won't be in heaven. We'll be some other place that maybe is not as beautiful, as wonderful as heaven is. So the tree, if we are representing the tree, then what do we need to do? We need to really study God's word. We need to be active in our relationship with other people. We need to be able to tell other people about Jesus Christ. We need to make sure that we are raising in our families, our children, to know and to love Jesus Christ. And we are supposed to be obedient to his word. So the parable of the fig tree has a lot to do with our relationships, not only with Jesus Christ, but it has to do with our relationships with each other. Now remember, there are many, many, many promises in the Bible that Jesus has made or God has made to us. So when we read those promises sometime and we realize all the wonderful things that he has promised us, then we should be able to be like the fig tree. We should want to be fertilized and watered and fed and invited to become stronger and to produce what? Fruits. Because God said he has instilled in us, if we will accept them, the fruits of the Spirit. And we all know what they are. So when next time you read the parable of the fig tree, remember that tree has more meaning than someone just wanting to be mean and cut down a tree. That has meaning that if we're not in a relationship with Jesus Christ, then we need to certainly start forming a relationship with him, as well as a positive relationship with others. Thank you.
So let's welcome Neal and the wolf and the crane.
No, this fable is not hundreds of years old, it's thousands of years old. So it's been around for a long time. I have a fig story I wish I he was gonna do that. I have a fixed story, it's a Bigfoot story, but I'll be asked to tell you a Bigfoot story. This is Aesop's fable, the wolf and the crane. Now the wolf had made a kill and devoured his prey. And devouring the prey, the wolf got a bone stuck in his throat. Now, have you ever had a bone stuck in your throat? That's not a good feeling, is it? And it's dangerous, especially dangerous for a wolf. So that wolf tried all kind of ways to get that bone out of his throat. What do you think the first thing he tried to do? Cough it up. He tried to cough that bone up. He tried to gag it up. The bone would not dislodge. He tried to jump up and down. That bone just stayed put. He rolled on his back on the ground. He stretched around, did everything to try to get that bone to come out of his throat. But that bone would not come out. Finally, he decided he was going to stretch his neck and see what he could do. So he stretched his neck way up. And as he looked up into the sky, there was a crane flying by. So the wolf had an idea and called out to the crane, said, "Crane!" And the crane looked down and saw the wolf, so he kind of came down and landed. But the crane isn't a stupid bird, you know. He landed far enough away from the wolf in case the wolf was up in the funny business. And the crane landed and he said, "What do you want, wolf?" And the wolf said, "Crane, I have a bone stuck in my throat. Will you please come over here and I'm going to open up my mouth. I want you to stick your neck down my throat. And with your beak, I want you to grab a hold of the bone and pull it out." Now, what do you think the crane said? "I'm sorry about that bone, wolf, you know, but I hope you get it out real soon." You know, he's fixing to take off flight. And the wolf said, "Hold on, crane. If you come over here and stick your neck down my throat and with your beak pull out that bone, I promise you I won't hurt you. And I will give you a reward." Now that sounded pretty good to the crane. How about you? Do you like to give rewards? I mean, you know, we all do. And that crane's thinking about that reward. And that crane said, "Okay, wolf, we got a reward. I'll come and I'll get that bone in your throat." So the crane gets up there to the wolf, and the wolf opens up his own mouth, and that crane sees all his teeth. But then he smells that death, you know, that fatal smell that the wolf had off that kill, you know. And a second thoughts, you know, but he thought about what? So he came up and he stuck his neck down that wolf's mouth, and with his beak he grabbed a hold of that bone. He pulled it down and threw it to the ground. Well, that wolf slowly turned around and started headed off to the tree line. Well, the crane said, "Are we getting something here? You know, hey wolf, where's my reward?" With a flash, that wolf turned around, leaped into the air, and landed in front of that crane. And with that guttural growl, he growled with that crane. And the wolf said, "Crane, your reward is you can tell all of your friends that you stuck your neck down a wolf's mouth and didn't get your head bit off." With that, the wolf turned and headed to the tree line and disappeared to the woods. Now, this is a fable, and fables are kind of easier to understand because they got a moral at the end. Fables don't make you work like parables do. Parables make you work trying to figure out what they are. But fables, we just come right out and tell you what it is. Well, the moral to this fable is, in serving the wicked, don't expect a reward. And that's the story of Esau's The Wolf and the Crane. Thank you.